Let us now proceed and check out how do we use the file input stream to read the data from the file. So at the bottom, let us now write our code to read data from the file. So for that, we have a special class of file input stream, this one, java.io. Click on it, and at the top you will find this import package, java.io.file input stream. And now let us give it a space and provide FIS, which is the reference variable equal to new file input stream. And now as a parameter, you need to write the file name. So here this is our file name, so simply copy it and paste it here. Our next step will be to follow this process. That is, convert the data of the file into the byte array. That is, we need to first extract all these byte data out of the file. So for that, we need to use the while loop. So let us use while data not equal to -1. Now, here why we have used -1? Just because we all know that at the end of the file we have -1 present. That is, here if you notice, at the end of the file we have -1. So while iterating through each of the byte data, once we encounter -1, then that simply means that we have reached the end of the file. So simply terminate out of the loop. So that is why we have -1 present here. And now, instead of data, we need to write our code to read the data. So for that, again, I will use, let's say, I equal to FIS.read. Now, this FIS.read method simply returns the content of the file in the form of integer. So here I am simply assigning the result to the integer I. So let us define int I equal to initially 0, like this. So with each iteration, we are simply extracting out the value from the file. And once we have got the value, then we can simply convert all these integer value into the character value. Because here we have a string, and a string is a sequence of character. So once I get the I in the form of integer, then we can simply convert it into the character I, right? So here what I will do is, I will simply print out I. And now, since I is actually the integer, so we need to convert it into the char by using the concept of typecasting that we learned in the first module. And then at the end, I will use FIS.close just to close the stream like we had done here. And now, surround all these code with the help of try-catch block just to make sure we are going to handle the exception to make our program more robust. Use the catch block, then IO exception, and then print out the exception if it occurs, like this. So let us now run the code and let's see what happens. So there we go, we have printed all the content of our file, I love India, but notice here that we are using the println statement. And we want to print the data in a single line. So for that, let us use the print statement without the ln part. Let us now run the code. And yes, we have got back our data I love India from the file. So this completes our code for reading data from the file.